Hello, lore keepers. Welcome back. Let us see where we left off, shall we? Ah, yes. A dragon across the sea. Giwin's eyes squinted. He could barely make out the shape of the person, but he almost looked like a dragon. There were dragons outside of Elagast. The dragon retreated from view, and only a few seconds later, Giwin's view was filled with a falling shadow that was getting bigger and bigger by the moment. Once the realization hit, he immediately leapt out the way, gliding across the sand.
Hey!
Sorry, kid, didn't realize where I was leaping. Giwin observed this newcomer. He seemed strange. He looked like a dragon, but not quite. His scales were smaller, almost like pebbles. There were variations of an extremely dark green and plain, but occasionally a small maroon zigzag pattern on his scales. His body was somewhat long, so was his neck and tail, and his face was smooth. No ridges, no horns, no spikes, just face.
What are you?
Giwin realized how rude his inquiry sounded and immediately sputtered.
Oh, I've never seen someone like you before. I'm sorry if that sounded rude.
It's quite all right, my friend. My name is Slak the Basilisk. S-L-A-K, no C, you see, you dig?
Dig? What does that mean?
You know, you understand, down to earth, in it in some cases.
I guess.
Now, are you going to tell me how you landed on our shores? Giwin turned, looking out over the horizon, once again seeing nothing but the calm of the ocean. But he knew it was a facade. He knew the ocean held so much more secrets and terrors.
I washed up here after a terrible storm.
Washed up, you say? People don't wash up here. But seeing your wing, I'll take your word as sting.
Sting?
Sting, you know, solid, sharp, the truth.
Oh.
You have a lot to learn about Bora.
Bora?
Yup, our little continent here, home of the basilisks. We're no strangers to visitors here. They make the easiest prey. Giwin gulped. He scanned the area for exits, much to the amusement of his new friend, Slak. Ah, kiddo, I see there's not a lot of humor where you come from, so let me be a bit more upfront. Slak bowed his head, trotting over the black sands, but oddly enough, not sinking in them like Giwin was. Was he light enough? Or was it something else? Let's get your wounds looked at. I know my way around a couple of salves. That'll get you back on your feet. Get you back in the sky. Giwin wobbled on his feet, spending some time to get his bearings. With his injured wing not folding as it should, balance was as foreign as the land his feet touched. Hopefully, he was able to trust this Slak character. He seemed to mean well despite his odd way of speaking. Maybe he had the knowledge Giwin needed to find his parents. Maybe they were on Bora themselves. The world is vast, an ocean endless. But for some reason, Giwin felt as if he was on the right track to bringing his parents home. All he needed to do was hope and fly. I think we will stop here for today. Thank you for your time, and hopefully you'll join me again soon. Goodbye, and I pray that the lore of your life will be ever fortunate.